Well, here we are, downtown Manhattan, the Big Apple. Took us a couple of shows to get here, but we got here. Tonight, Coast to Coast looks at the city that has more entertainment per block than anywhere else in the world. And there's no better place to start than right in there, where a group of New York musicians and myself have gotten together to celebrate perhaps the greatest living Brazilian composer-performer that we know. His name, Milton Nascimento. Milton is a brilliant writer, and he possesses one of the most haunting voices that I've ever heard. He creates melodies that just seem to stay with you for years. I know, because I met him some 20 years ago, and I'm still entranced. So are Paul Simon, Pat Metheny, Michael Brecker, Ron Carter, Buddy Williams, and Nana Vasconcelos. It's got to be great. We're going to have a great time, so come on, let's get started.
Maria, Maria é dom, uma certa magia, uma força que nos alerta, uma mulher que merece viver e amar como outra qualquer do planeta. Maria, Maria é o som, é a cor, é o suor, é a dose mais forte e lenta de uma gente que ri quando deve chorar e não vive, apenas aguenta. Mas é preciso ter força, é preciso ter raça, é preciso ter cana sempre. Quem traz no corpo a marca Maria, Maria, mistura dor e alegria. Mas é preciso ter mãe, é preciso ter graça, é preciso ter sonho sempre. Quem traz na pele essa marca possui a estranha mania de ter fé na vida.
Milton is known as now the leading Brazilian musician and this incredible influence as a Brazilian musician, which is certainly true. I've always felt, though, that if Milton had been born in Japan and was a Japanese musician, I would love him as much, because what makes him so great is him. It's his spirit and his heart, which just comes out so strong in every note that he sings, every note that he writes, and it's just an incredible being sitting there playing.
Milton Nascimento is probably the major Brazilian composer post-Jobim Gilberto in the generation that followed, that's influenced by them but not imitative of them. His melodies are they're extraordinary and they're unique. And when we talked about it, he said it was like the music of Minas Gerais, where his province, his state, the state that he comes from in Brazil. I first saw Milton Nascimento perform 3 years ago in New York, played with Pat Metheny. Concert, just sat with his nylon string guitar and just his voice and the guitar and a small band, and it was riveting.